Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. We need to talk about Midsommar, this crazy movie I witnessed yesterday by Ari Aster, who is responsible for Hereditary, and that in itself was a great movie, but this one I need to discuss with you. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Thanks again for tuning in. And if you want to donate to the channel, y'all know where those links are downstairs. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App, $MattyRants, Venmo, Matty-Rants. Let's get into what I call probably 2 hours and 25 minutes that I enjoyed, but never want to experience again. The movie starts out with Danny, who is going through some serious issues with her sister, or I should say the sister's going through some serious bipolar issues, and writes her a cryptic message, more like, I'm gonna end my life and I'm taking my parents with me type of message. Danny is concerned about this, but her boyfriend, being the dick that he is the entire movie, is trying to tell her that it's all in her head and that she's just giving her attention. With no help from his friends, who also can't stand Danny either. They find her to be too much. They find her to be too much drama. She's got too much going on. He hasn't gotten laid in a while. So yeah, these are grounds for breaking up with her. But unfortunately for Danny, her sister does go by what she says and decides to take her life and take her parents in the process. This drives Danny into an ultimate depression of all depressions. I swear to you, the dry cries and the and all that was happening, it was a lot. It was a lot even for me. And y'all know I'm a crier. But I myself was like, okay, we got it. Now, the boyfriend, who doesn't want to be the boyfriend but decides to stay the boyfriend so he doesn't look like a complete dickhead, invites her to this trip to Sweden for a Midsommar festival. Okay, but Danny now is on this trip because, well, the boyfriend feels bad. Danny needs something to do. It is her birthday weekend after all. Why not bring her? They get to this festival and everything goes according to the festival's plans, but not according to those who are visiting and witnessing this festival. Many things take place that are quite disturbing. There's a lot of rituals that are discussed, things that are said with subtitles, some things without, then I'm having to research myself. But because I don't want to go through all that work, I'm not going to research it. I just went to every YouTube channel that has already broke down and did the entire 35-minute explanation of this is what this letter means and this is what that means. With that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up how I feel about this movie. It was good. I don't know if I want to see it again. There was a lot of disturbing scenes I was not prepared for. I'm a gore fan, just like the rest of everybody. But I don't like it when it's not taken to a campish level, and it seems to be so serious. All I have to say is the cliff scene. That was very hard for me to watch. I wanted to leave when the first happened. I was like, nope, I don't want to see this anymore. It was too much for me, y'all. I'm sorry. But at the same time, I was interested to see how the story was going to play out as it continued to go. Like, who is going to survive this moment? Because it seems like everyone who's been brought there was there to be sacrificed. And I think a lot of us recognize that at the beginning of the movie, maybe somewhere in between. We've seen so many films nowadays where they go to a foreign country somewhere in Europe, and they're all sacrifices because they're Americans. There were some people from the UK there too, but we already could figure that out as well. Everything did make sense. It was just, the pacing for me was a little rough. There were certain times where I was like, where is this going? I would forget that I was in a theater watching some scary movie. At some points, I thought I was watching some drama unfold or some bad relationship breakup shit. I really could not stand the boyfriend, Christian, and his friends, except for Josh, because Josh was cool. I thought it was interesting. The ending itself was very Ari Aster, very Hereditary, very whoop, done. Like, that's it. That's all you're getting. I hope you like the rest of it. There you go. Figure it out. But I thought it was an interesting movie. I don't want to see it again. It was draining at certain parts with people in the film. Let's just go ahead and wrap this up. I'll give you my 5 points I thought were crazy in this movie, kind of spoiler alert type of stuff, as well as giving you, should you see it or not? Is it Netflix worthy? Is it just go see it now before it leaves the theaters, or just never see it, period? We'll start with that one first. If you're interested in movies that are kind of think pieces where everything's not totally explained to you, this would be your movie. If you like movies that are more creepy than, say, horror movies, this would be your movie. If you don't want to be scared but maybe be disturbed, this would be your movie. Outside of that, I don't see a reason for you to go see it. I liked Hereditary a lot. But this one, I was like, this is good. I just don't know if I want to deal with this again, because I would be so annoyed having to deal with Mark and Christian's characters again. I really did not like them. They were like the worst kind of people. And I understand that Ari probably wanted them to be just complete dick cheese heads, but they were the worst. They were the worst. Some of you are like, Matthew, you didn't go into all the details that we want you to. Honey, these are my thoughts. I'm not doing that today. I can send you to 5 of the pages that can really break things down to you. But here's some points that I did want to go over. Now, I did think it was interesting how this movie played out just like how it was explained to them by people's life cycles that were in this, I guess, cult. Air quotes, cult. Children were spring, adults in their prime were the summer, adults that fell into getting older and it starting to, I guess, break down was autumn, fall, and then the final finale of your life ends in winter. And these people believed in self-sacrifice in order for their spirits to then go into the newborn babies in the same community, okay? That was weird, but also very hereditary-like, because you all remember how the soul was transferring from body to body. You already know how that whole little mess went. Either way, I was like, okay, interesting, but I see where this is going. Everyone who was brought there was a sacrifice that we could already see. It was just kind of like some stuff was, we can see where this is going, but how are they going to do this? Another point I want to make. It was gross. The movie was gross. So not only do I need to see someone's head getting bashed in a very, with no music in the background or someone just howling and all that type of stuff. It was so crazy to me. And I understand that a lot of it was like out of shared grief or out of shared pain. Like if that man was dying, then they're going to feel his pain too and then reenact it. Or like when Danny saw Christian cheating on her, and she was crying, and how the women were just emulating her, just all her tears, and how she was groaning and just crying about the whole situation. It was crazy. I also was not ready for someone to pull a pubic hair out of their food and then drink menstrual juice. I was not ready for that. That was gross. It was very, very disgusting, but I was even more disturbed with the nudity that was not necessary. The movie was gross. Again, my point, a lot of the characters were annoying me. A lot of them. It was kind of hard to watch. To be honest with you, I was over it. So there were certain moments in that movie where I was like, please let this end faster. Other moments where I was so intrigued by how everything was being explained and how they were holding the traditions and how everyone was acting around them. But never did I ever have a sense of feeling like this movie is going to wrap up in a very nice, clean, tidy way. Not at all. You can have the movie filmed mostly during the daytime because it's Midsommar and the daytime is lasts twice as long out there compared to the evenings, which I get, but no. I already knew everyone was gonna die except for maybe one person. But I was a little thrown off that it wasn't, and spoiler alert again as I'm giving these away, I thought it was gonna be Danny. I thought the Maid Queen was supposed to be a sacrifice, but in actuality, she was the one that gave the okay for them to kill her boyfriend. Oh, that scene where he was having sex with the redheaded girl who put her pubic hair and menstrual blood in his drink and all that type of stuff. Miss Thing. There's no way. You have all these women around you breathing heavily with the titties, the breastises was just out. Vagina, everyone was landing stripped though, I will say that. It was a lot. And then when they had to help him push the penis in, girl. Some movies, man, I gotta say. But would I watch it again? No. Was it something I'm glad I saw? Yeah, it was interesting. It was an interesting movie, but I was left like, girl, I went to CVS and bought chapstick after it. My lips were so dry. Midsommar. What do you think of it? Was it great? Was it cool? Was it awesome? Did you like it? Was it, oh wow, would you buy it? Would you rent it? Like, do you want to see something else from Ari? I personally would like to see more work from this director. I'm excited to see what next movie he's going to present. Now, when Jordan Peele said this is masterclass horror filmmaking, lies. It was a great creepy movie, but this was not masterclass. It was not that. And no shade to him, but Hereditary was way on the level compared to this one, in my opinion. All right, everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thanks again for tuning in. Y'all remember the links if you want to donate to the channel. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now, if you know I'm posting this today, Tuesday, that means Pose comes on tonight. So I'll have the reaction video and the review for that posted more than likely in the morning. I'm going to try to get it up as early as I possibly can. If not, it'll be in the afternoon on Wednesday. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. I will talk to y'all later.